do the thing. Do the thing. Enjoy ourselves a little. So, apparently there's a new Lord of the Rings movie coming out, and I was just completely unaware of this. And, at first I was just kind of like, oh, it's called Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim. I still need to watch Rings of Power, which I've heard is pretty good, but I haven't felt a compulsion to watch a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff since the Hobbit trilogy. And I know, hot take from me, okay? I like the first Hobbit movie. I think the main problem with the Hobbit films as a whole is that, like, Frodo's character arc is kind of complete by the end of the first movie. Like, that's kind of a big problem, I think, for the rest of the movies. But so I just wasn't super aware of what's going on with Lord of the Rings these days. And then I saw this and I was like, But apparently it's an animated film, and that's kind of intriguing to me. I have not seen the trailer yet, but I thought this would be fun to watch with you all. That is a ding from my phone. I'm going to silence it. There we go. Wait. That's not a silence. That's a rumble. There we go. Okay, here we go.
Knows the tale of the War of the Ring. But 200 years before that...
Riders of the Mark! Brothers of Rohan!
There was an older tale.
Arise!
Okay, this is pretty cool. Wait a minute.
We come with an offer to strengthen Rohan.
Hera, daughter of Helm, I, Wolf, seek your hand in marriage.
Our fathers speak as if I were not even in the room.
I do not want to marry you.
You do not seek an alliance. You seek a throne. You will live to regret this, old man. He's dead? You will pay for this with your life.
The boy I knew would never wish for war.
The boy you knew is gone.
Fire!
There's so many of them. I pledged to fight for my king.
You know nothing of war.
I'm the fastest rider you have.
This is so cool.
People need hope, Hera. Something to believe in.
My pride. My joy. You could rule the world. You think I am afraid of you?
You should be.
What does Mordor want with rings?
Dude. Okay, so a couple of things right away here. Ayo? Ayo? I'm sorry, is this an Oliphant being eaten by the Watcher in the water? That's cool. I want to know more about that. I want to know more about this. For those of you who are not as like deep into the lore, like this tentacle monster, is like a primordial creature from the depths of the earth that got trapped outside of an ancient mine. And the fact that we're seeing it in this, I'm just kind of like, oh, hello. Tell us more, please. Just saying, out of all the things in Lord of the Rings, that red hair suspends all belief for me. Ruined only because of red hair, not even a single obvious trans. Like, woman protagonist, I'm down for that. Also, like, the action scenes look extremely well done. I'm loving like the use of like layered visuals. And the way that, like, they're kind of, I think you can kind of see it a bit here, like how kind of like it's this dynamic and flowing effect. I like it a lot. Also, like the character design, it's giving very Fire Emblem vibes, and I really like it. I think it fits really well, and I believe the director of this movie is the guy who did a bunch of the Ghost in the Shell movies. And also, I think he also was the guy overseeing the Cyborg number 9 reboot. Like, he's like one of the all-time great anime directors. Incidentally, by the way, got his start, I kid you not, doing the background art for DuckTales. Have you just found a new cosplay? Oh my god. Give me another year to work on it, okay? Give me another year to work on it. I think I might be able to do something like this. Also, like, just a cool outfit. Like, I'm a fan of the tall gloves. I'm a fan of the tall boots. He literally made Akira. Yeah, no, he's like legitimately a legend. The character designs all look really strong too. I just, this is very impressive. So cool. Anyway, sorry. Like, I love like these, I don't know, nighttime Oliphant. Is it maybe like a night raid? Looks like. Got fist fights. We got childhood training.
Never wish for war.
We've got
The boy I knew would never wish for war.
The boy you knew is gone.
Fire!
There's so many of them.
there. I suppose there is room for kind of like this, feudal squabbling over thrones and leadership. Like this gives a lot of Game of Thrones vibes to me, but in anime form, and that's kind of cool. If they can like deliver on like the writing and such, like I think this would work really well. Like I think this is a neat like siege contraption we see. I'm kind of wondering what's going on. I have no idea what the actual story is here, but it's cool that clearly we're going to see more of like these eagles being involved. We're clearly also going to see like an invasion from the east. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Also, I've seen some discourse going on around this movie about like, Hayao Miyazaki really dislikes the Lord of the Rings movies. It's like, yeah, that's not really surprising though. Like, part of like the Lord of the Rings movies ethos towards villainy is that like the villains are just ontologically evil. And so, like, I think it's fine to have that complaint about Lord of the Rings. Because, frankly, Tolkien had that issue with Lord of the Rings, too. He struggled with it, like, his entire life. Yeah, I know Miyazaki isn't directing this. It's just that the discourse has brought up that Miyazaki dislikes the Lord of the Rings movies. The story ties into the kin strife. Okay, but here's the thing. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of Lord of the Rings, so I don't know what that is. But I imagine it's pretty cool. Nerd of the Rings.
It's finally.
Oh, Nerd of the Rings did a 20-minute breakdown. Yo, folks, go check this out. I bet it's really good. Here you go. Nerd of the Rings is a good channel. We're not going to go over this today. I'm probably not ever, but you guys should go watch that video. Does anyone know how to cancel multiple auto-renewing donos? Had a problem where my name would be turned white at the beginning of the month, even though I set the sub to auto-renew. Snuggle Kitten, that might be something you have to reach out to the site support about. I don't know how to do that. I think you can also cancel on PayPal? Maybe? You should be able to do it, though. You Lord of the Ring? Ha ha! Okay. It was the Gondor Civil War that led to the end of the kingship? Nice. Okay, folks. I think it looks cool, and I think I'm gonna check it out. It's about the adventures of old Jimmy Gondor.